Good morning. Call this meeting to order. Welcome everybody. We will start with the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. I want to welcome everybody to the Warsaw Police Department Training Center. Appreciate everybody's patience and willingness to continue to meet here. Lynn, for the record, George Clemens is absent. Diane Lawrence, myself, and legal present.
Thank you.
First item is the minutes from the meeting on March 6th.
The minutes appear to be accurate, so I make a motion that we approve them as submitted.
I'll second the motion. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Happy spring, everybody, too.
We have 50 years of public service, and I need Montana to help us. Thank you.
Good morning. All right, so we've got two outstanding employees who've dedicated, as Jeff said, together combined 50 years of service to the city. First, we're gonna bring up Captain Brent Pfeiffer. There he is, come on up. Brent is celebrating 15 years of service this March. About a month ago, he was promoted to captain, and that promotion really reflects the kind of leader that he is. He has a wealth of knowledge that he brings to the department, and he consistently performs his duties with professionalism and reliability. He's someone his team can always count on and always seems to have a smile to share with others, albeit sometimes it's ornery. Thank you, Brent, for your commitment and dedication, your leadership, and your service for our community. Next, we're gonna bring up Richard Bunch. Where's Richie? Come on up, Richie. Richard, or he goes by Richie Bunch, has served for an incredible 35 years with our wastewater utility department. He started with the city in the operations plant and moved into the pretreatment lab back in 1994, where he's been ever since. Over those 35 years, he's built an incredible amount of knowledge and experience and has truly become a cornerstone of his team. Richie is known not only for his dedication to his work, but also for his great sense of humor and positive attitude. He's always willing to lend a hand, share what he knows, and like Brent, he's someone who always seemed to have a smile on his face. Richie, reaching 35 years of service is an amazing milestone, and it speaks volumes about your commitment to the city and to your coworkers. On behalf of the city, thank you both for your years of service, your knowledge, and the positive impact you've had on those around you. We're gonna go ahead and take a photo. If you all will join me in a round of applause, please.
One, two, three.
I was just talking to somebody on the phone last night, I haven't met yet, I was hoping.
Thank you for that, Jerry. Reports oral and written, there are none. Unfinished business, nothing there. That'll take us to new business. And the first item is a road closure request. And I think Chief Schilling did more.
Yeah, hey there, good morning. Just a road closure request. It's the same that we did last year for our annual Family Safety Day event. It is September 19th. We're requesting the road closed at 7 a.m. and then it will reopen at 1 p.m. And that is, it's the same closure as last year on Canal Street between Indiana and then the east end of the parking lots. And then we also did ask for, but we don't anticipate using North Indiana Street around the circle and horseshoe back over to Buffalo. That was included in last year's, but unfortunately our donations are down. The event is kind of going downhill. It's not as big as it has been in the past, but we still want that just in case something changes, that we still have the ability to close that if need be. But unfortunately, we don't anticipate on that, but we're still requesting it just in case.
I want to thank you for your efforts past, and now here we go again this fall to connect with the community.
Yeah, and again, thanks to Larry and his staff who couldn't do it without the park, so it's a huge commitment by a team of individuals.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions on that?
No, this is a well-attended event, and especially the kids in the community always really look forward to it. So, we thank all the work and time that goes into making it possible. So I make a motion that we approve this request.
Second the motion, call the question. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. Thanks, Chief.
Thanks.
Public Works Department, we have a bid opening, Husky, Patterson and Parker. Dustin?
Were you gonna say this one?
No, go ahead.
That's unusual, that's a good one to say. The first bid came in from, Milestone Contractors LP.
Dustin, is this just one base bid amount that we're looking for?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, and this is from Milestone Contractors from South Bend, Indiana. Base bid amount is $1,100,294.30. $1,100,294.30. This is the base bid amount from Miles Contractors.
Our second one's from Pulver Asphalt Paving Incorporated.
And this is from Pulver Asphalt Paving Incorporated, Albion, Indiana. Their base bid amount, $863,704.75. $863,704.75. This again, base bid from Pulver Asphalt.
The last one we received was from Fenton Brown.
This one is from Fenton Brown, Milford, Indiana. base bid amount, $911,575. $911,575. Dustin, any comments?
Yeah, so if you remember correctly, or remember from the last time when this dollars came about through the Community Crossings matching grant program, so I'd like to take those bids under advisement. We'll come back at the next meeting after we define whether we have a responsible bidder. Then we'll get with NDOT, get our award letter, and come back to the board for an award at a later date. So, we'll work on that here in the meantime, but, again, super thankful to have 3 bidders on the project, so thank you guys all for bidding, greatly appreciate that. So,
I just have a question.
Yeah, one,
Did you have an engineering estimate?
yeah, the engineering estimate, the original engineering estimate was 1.8.
We good?
Thank you, sorry about that.
You bet.
Thank you, thanks, Dustin.
So I'd like to make a motion that we allow the superintendent of public works to take these bids under advisement, check with the state, and come back to us at a later date.
Thank you. I'll second that. All those, we'll call for a vote. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. The ayes have it. Thanks. All right, street department, Joe, we have quite a few things here. The first one is an asphalt materials supply bid openings, and as all of you know, I'm going to read out ones. Appreciate it. Lynn?
Okay, so the first bid we received was from Brooks Construction Company.
So it looks like we got about 20 different bids.
Yeah.
I will have
It's very-
Superintendent Joe come up and take a look at this, and for the public, I'd like you to present what you are seeing to the Board of Works. Thanks, Joe, for navigating through this.
So for the base 25 mil type A, it's gonna be $52 a ton. Intermediate 19 type A is gonna be $53 a ton. Intermediate 12.5 is gonna be $57 a ton. And surface 12.5 is gonna be $60 a ton.
Thank you for that. I appreciate your help, Joe.
If I remember correctly, don't we accept more than one of these so that we have time on this, finish our projects?
Yeah, in the past, we accept all bids as presented, and then we start with the lowest bid. Obviously, due to scheduling, we like to leave it open so that we can still get asphalt.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Works. Any others? Lynn?
Yep, 2 more. Second one's from Brendan Brown. He's just really.
Sharpen your, pool with,
It's very, it's an antique, yes.
are we all?
I must be museum quality then.
I will present to the superintendent to share with board members. Thanks, Joe.
So your, base 25 mil is gonna be $54 a ton. Intermediate 19 type A is gonna be 54 a ton. Intermediate 12.5 is gonna be 57 a ton. And your surface 12.5 is gonna be 60 a ton.
And then the last one we received is from Milestone Contract Or Reelston, Reelston? So,
You don't have to read these, to the Board of Works. Thank you.
Your base 25 is gonna be 67.50 a ton, intermediate 19 is gonna be 69 a ton, intermediate 12.5 is gonna be 72 a ton, surface 12.5 is gonna be 77 a ton.
You'd like us to do, what's your recommendation?
I would recommend that we accept all bids as presented, and then obviously we'll start off with the low bids, and then due to scheduling, we may have to bounce around.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we accept all bids as accepted according to the, street superintendent, and that we instruct them to use the lowest bid as possible on any given project.
Thank you, Diane. I'll second that. Any further comments? Call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you so much, Joe.
Do we keep these?
you can just hold on to it, if Joe wants to grab it after the meeting, that's fine.
And the next item on the board is the concrete materials.
And we only received one bid, that's from Hewitt.
Concrete materials supply bid opening. Only one received.
Yes.
Diane, I can give it to him. Thanks, Joe.
So for your 4,000 PSI, which is the mix that's most commonly used by us, it's gonna be $164 per yard. Flowable fill is gonna be $128 per yard.
That was the only one then.
That was the only one.
Okay. Joe,
I would recommend that we accept that bid as presented.
thank you. Any questions?
I'll make a motion that we accept this bid as, presented from.
From Kurt.
Okay.
So moved, I'll second that. Any further comments? I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you, Joe. Now we have in-place payment markings, bid opening, then.
Yes, and we received one for that as well from CEU, so Hughes Milling Inc.
Diane, I think it's just a minute. Thank you.
So for your 4-inch solid white or skip yellow white, it's gonna be 30 cents per linear feet. For thermo on that 4-inch is gonna be 75 cents per feet. Solid yellow 4-inch, same price, it's gonna be 30 cents per linear feet, and then 75 for thermo. 24-inch stop bars, it's gonna be $10 per linear feet and 15 for thermal. 24-inch crosswalks per linear parking stalls at 4 inch, it's gonna be $5 per linear feet and $6 for thermal. Your arrows, turn arrows, it's gonna be $150 each or $175 for the thermal. Only signs, it's gonna be $175 per sign, and then, $200 for your thermals. For railroad crossings, it's gonna be $750, $1,000 for your thermals. Solid 8 inch lines, it's gonna be $1 per linear feet, $2 for your thermals. 12 inch solid white or yellow, it's gonna be $2 per linear feet, $3 for thermal. And your bicycle symbols, it's gonna be $175 each, $350 for thermals. Your bike lane, Sharon's is gonna be $200 or $400 for your thermal on each of those. Trip charge of $2,500 for each one. I would also recommend that we accept that bid as presented.
Questions?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we accept the bid from C.E. Hughes Millen Incorporated for our paint and thermoplastic markings.
I'll second the motion. Any further comments, Joe? I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. Thank you, Joe. And for all of that. Will take us to the next item. This is an agreement between the city of Warsaw and Baker Tilly. It is connected to Sentinel Act One. Our continued efforts to take a look at short and long-term consequences. As you know, Diane, Baker Tilly is constantly advising us on a variety of things. The focus here in the contract, I don't know if I'll do it any justice, but it's to give not only my office, Lynn's office, our department heads, and eventually, if I can really, wanna do a really good job for the council, for you guys to have this information as we head into this next budget. I can't believe it, we're really close to our next budget, year. And then really over the next couple of years, I just think it's gonna be, information that I would like all of us to have. And, it's additional, and there's obviously money involved, but, all of this could be millions, starting back with, if we looked at the contract, property taxes, the local income tax changes with Senate Bill Act One, and then also our ability as a third-class city, to discuss other opportunities. What are we currently doing to bring in tax revenue? What else could be done under state code? And we'll have all that information. It's obviously fluid and moving, but Lynn will say, I don't want to speak for her, they're very helpful in helping us navigate through all of this. Is that what I said? Am I good? Okay, thanks, Lynn. Do you have any questions?
So in this contract, we don't have a not to exceed amount, we just have the hourly amounts and then the estimation amounts for each service that we might be looking at, correct?
Yeah, it's on page 3, I think, because again, they're not really sure either, but they did put parameters in there. There may have been, I forget now, looking at this a long time ago, and then, I just want to be careful
in Greenwood, Indiana, is $1,051. Martyr for Jason Henry, that's room and board, travel, meals. And then Dan Reisner is $1,071. And then we have Mayor Gross on our list, to attend the Mayor's Institute hosted by AIM down in Indianapolis. Total estimate, $808.06. That's for a couple days later in April.
For me, and as you know, very important that I attend that. Countless mayors are there, and what we just approved with Baker Tilly, the amount of information and things I can learn, share, network is very, very helpful. So, plus don't tell anybody on the way home I can see my 2 grandkids. So that's always good too. So.
I thought you were gonna say.
And once a year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, thanks. Any other comments, Montana?
No.
Any questions, Diane?
No, I'd make a motion that we accept these travel requests as presented.
Second that. Call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you. Montana, the next item is new hire and change in payroll.
We got a couple new hires on here. One, Kyle Alger as our city engineer. We're happy to fill that position. Plans to start April 6th. And also, new hire Viviana Serrano, as a building administrative assistant, also planning to start April 6th. Currently, Amber Utter is our building administrative assistant. She is going to be moving to the planning side and be the administrative assistant for planning. So Viviana will fill in that building administrative assistant role. So we've got Amber on here to move her to the planning administrative assistant. We also have David Neese, maintenance technician with wastewater. That's a pay increase, as a merit increase. I think he's been out there for a year now. He's previously with the street department, and he's doing really well. Jacob Anderson is on here. He's a probationary patrol officer that started earlier this week, and we had approved his pay at our last meeting, not realizing we did not account for longevity pay in that number. So he's on here again as a correction to include 3 years longevity pay since he's a lateral transfer. Yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Thank you for that. I don't have any, Diane.
I see the chief's nodding, so I would make a motion that we approve, I guess it's a change payroll and 2 new hires, so exciting.
Second the motion. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Thank you, Montana. Park and Recreation. Larry.
Yeah, start off, this is our annual contract with Anderson Property Management. They've been doing Central Park since 2012, I think it was. So they do the 24 satellite beds, the 27 urns, and around Center Lake Lake. Same as last year, 2,222 per month, or 9 months is $19,998. They have about 2 to 3 employees down there every day working and keeping things beautiful. So I suggest that, or ask that the board to approve that.
Expertise, the oversight, and the amount of work that they're doing. And I always ask you, it's just pushing your pay grade, even with all the great things you guys are able to do, can do. Something's very necessary.
Yes, absolutely.
Diane, any questions?
No, and I appreciate Anderson holding that rate for us as we're navigating this, so I make a motion that we accept this.
Second motion, call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Thank you, Larry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Our first one, is it Kennedy's Kitchen contract?
Yes, it is. So I have Kennedy's Kitchen for entertainment for the summer concert series on May 22nd in the amount of $1,500, and that will be taken out of the regular budget. Do you want me to do each one individual?
I will ask for a point of order, Diane. Are you okay with her going through all of them and we consider all of them at one time, or would you like to go through them individually?
No, I think it's a great idea.
Okay,
Foundation grant money, and we would like to thank them for the help to continue these. The next one is for Matt Fawcett, entertainment for the summer concert series on June 12th in the amount of $1,750. The next two for Brian Fravel are the first one will be for the rock concert at Glover Pavilion on June 19th in the amount of $11,125. This will come out of the regular budget. The next one for Brian Fravel will be production for the country concert at the Glover Pavilion on July 17th in the amount of $4,500, again coming out of the regular budget. The next one is for Derek Tenney. He is the DJ for the Mommy and Son Dance on May 1st in the amount of $250, coming out of the regular budget. The next one is for the Penguinis. They are going to provide 3 human hamster wheels and staff to work at the Family Carnival on July 31st in the amount of $1,200. And this will be paid with sponsorship money. We were able to get a new sponsor this year, Mariano Olivari from the State Farm office here in town. So that is all of them that I have for today.
Thank you for walking us through that. Diane, do you have any questions?
No, just thanks for all your hard work. I know it takes a long time to get all these together. Believe it or not, Mayor, 2 months away,
I just,
and we start on the concerts, so there's hope. I'll make a motion that we approve each of these contracts as presented.
second that. Any further comments?
No, thank you.
Call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Next item is from the Plan Department. Leah, thank you.
Hello. All right, so before you is a request from Cold Delights. It's an ice cream truck to reduce their peddler's permit fee. They're an out-of-county business and they've received this reduced rate for the last 4 years, so they're requesting that again.
I say I appreciate the Plan Department working through all of these, or in this case, this particular situation. Also, I want to thank George and Diane for considering these. Obviously, it needs to be done annually, and so thanks, Leah, for that work leading up to this. Diane, do you have any questions or concerns?
Lee, do you remember where this one is?
I don't.
Is this the one out at the church office there?
I think he moves around, he has like a truck.
Oh, he's the one that's gonna move
I
around.
think,
Yeah.
I apologize, I should have.
That's all right. I was just trying to.
That
Larry?
truck's a different.
What did you say, Larry?
I think it's by the Warsaw Missionary Church.
Okay.
What's that? On the,
Off of 30, by the Summers.
I apologize. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I know that's a popular stop. Don't ask me how I know. And so, I would make a motion that we approve this. Reduce these.
I will second the motion. Any further comments, Leah?
No.
I will call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. Thank you.
Might be a good day for ice cream.
Police Department Chief, good morning, sir.
Good morning. So the police department's requesting authorization to pursue sealed bids for a 2026 Ford Transit 350 cargo van. This was an item that was budgeted and approved by council. It obviously is over the threshold, so we're going to solicit bids for the specifications that were brought to our attention by emergency vehicle, or emergency response team vehicle. So our commander for the ERT team, Lieutenant Wayne Wilkie, presented the specifications. So we'll pursue the vehicle that meets us.
Thank you. Any questions, Diane?
No, I'd make a motion that we give the police chief permission to pursue the sealed bids.
Second the motion. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Chief, thanks again for, you know this, but I want to say thanks for allowing us to use the training center. I know, as well as the entire department, I know you still train meetings in here, but allowing us to be here, I greatly
those bids are due April 2nd at 10 a.m., so that's a quick turnaround, so.
Yes, in the memo, good.
Yes, April 2nd, then we'll open them up at that meeting as well.
Okay, thank you. Good catch. That's all that, all right. Thank you. The next item, Dustin?
Yeah, just submitted for your approval, the pay application number 4 from Core Mechanical Services in the amount of $218,061.38. This is for the HVAC improvements at City Hall. I did reach out on a on-call agreement we have with Engineering Resources, Inc. and had Aaron Hott certify the pay application off of documentation stuff from the engineering assistant at City Hall on this project, but basically this is the work that was done on the council chamber side. All that is pretty well complete besides the demo, which they talked about how they're gonna get the other side done and then demo all at the same time. So project's moving along, so just time to pay the bill, I guess.
Before we know if it works. Now, I made the motion that we approve pay application number 4 to Core Mechanical Services in the amount of $218,061.38.
I'll second the motion and related to Chief Whitaker and the police department allowing us to be here. Lynn did not listen, Lynn and her staff, most recent business of moving around and doing things while this massive project is being worked through. I appreciate you and your whole department dealing with this for the next month. So if not.
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks is the goal. All right, yes, ma'am. So thank you. Good, thanks. You call the vote? Did I call for the vote? On order? Did I call it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Yes, have it. Thank you. That will take us to street department, and we're making sure you're working today, Joe. Salt bid here.
Yeah, so the state of Indiana has issued an invitation to join the state bid for the 2026-2027 salt bid. Estimated quantities is due no later than March 27th, 2026, to One Indiana to participate in the statewide bid. I'm seeking permission to commit to the quantities of 2,000 tons of untreated salt with a minimum commitment of 80% at 1,600 tons and a max at 120% at 2,400 tons.
Let's hope we need a lower amount, but I make a motion to approve, allowing the street superintendent to accept this invitation.
Second the motion. Call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it.
Just curious, Joe, how much have we gone through this year?
We're roughly right around 2,000 for this past winter. And you said spring's here, so we're done.
Yeah, we're done. You are absolutely.
Joe, you were done last month. You probably
It didn't work out for me,
Oh,
but
yeah. Wastewater. Brian, good morning.
Morning. I have one, this is for the stormwater, on-call agreement with, Second Nature Consulting, for a not to exceed amount of $30,000. Just one of the several on-call agreements we have with various consultants, depending on what help we may need or what problems arise.
Yeah, we might need this year.
Any questions?
No, I make a motion that we approve this contract with Second Nature Consulting, not to exceed $30,000 for the year.
Second the motion. Any further comments, Brian?
Yeah.
Thank you. Call for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
No special claims. We do have the claims. It's 10 or 11 pages. 11? Yes, and we don't have George here. We missed George. So Diane, obviously I don't Thursday, so our next Board of Works meeting, April 2nd, which is a Thursday, and at this time, it will be at the training center here. Thanks, you too. I told you, you need your help. Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you. Have a great day, great weekend. Appreciate it. Larry, thanks again.